life I live. Girl, let's talk about it. Alright, I'm always on the grind. Yeah, let's talk about it.
Always got money on my
Girl,
mind.
let's talk about it. Say you don't
Like
like
this
this life
mine.
of mine. Wanna talk about
Yeah,
it?
I'm
Yeah,
always
I'm
on the
always on
grind.
the grind. Let's talk about it.
I gotta
I gotta
shine.
shine. Let's talk about
Always
it.
got
Always
money
got
on my
money on my
mind.
mind. Girl, let's talk
Yeah.
about it. Say you don't like this life of mine. Let's talk about it. Okay, I'm always on the grind. Girl, let's talk about it. Yeah, I gotta shine. Let's talk about it. Always got money
Talk
on my
about it.
mind. Girl, let's talk about
Yeah,
it.
right there.
Whoa,
Bang, bang. Whoa, whoa.
whoa. Happy
Bang,
Saturday.
bang, bang. Happy
Whoa,
Saturday. Carl, go and say what's popping, man. Go and say what's
whoa,
popping.
nephew.
God body. God body. Go and say what's popping. Already.
Yeah,
Word
yeah,
life.
slingshot.
Word life.
Wow.
Word life. Slingshot. Hey, you gotta go. We're doing this for the future. We're doing this for the future. I'll be right back.
From the future.
It is from the future. When we get out of here, hey, when we bust that down, hey, just in a second,
Yeah.
we're gonna really get to it. We're gonna really get to it. But I feel you. Now, let me do this live real quick. Hey man, today popping off. God body, man. We got everybody tapping in, man. We locked all the way in there for real. Muff,
Well,
boy,
damn.
God body.
What's
God
good?
body. We're down
You
TV
know,
up in here, man.
huh?
Down TV up in, yes. Say what's popping.
Shit, chilling, everything good on this end, folks. Cracking with y'all. What
Hey,
y'all got going? What you guys got going? What's up, my brother?
man. Yeah.
Muffin.
Mr. Bobby.
Yeah.
What
What's
Yeah.
up?
up?
Let's
What's
be
What
happening?
up?
Bobby. Let's be
What
Bobby.
up?
Yeah. Well,
What
Word
up?
damn.
life. God damn it.
Hey,
Yeah.
have you
That
had the
way.
what damn smack menu?
Ooh. Well, damn. Hey, that sound like it's smacking.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it sound like it's smacking. Oh, you
Yeah,
got the
man.
shirt on and everything. Yeah. God body. God
But
body.
hey,
So
let's
what's
jump
Hey,
into the
good,
bro.
topic.
brother?
Hold on. Let's jump into the topic, man. Hey, we don't want no smoke, no beef, no drama with nobody's our personal opinions. How I feel about it. How my boy K Key feel. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man. Yeah, Target T, Thomas Money. Let's talk about it, man. K Key, go
Hey,
ahead.
let's talk
Yeah,
about it.
touch
Let's
it up.
talk about it. Hey, today what we talking about is the Mo3 album Legend being a no-go. So just like Show just stated prior to this, um, this is the one thing I'm gonna say. A lot of times in this world, people instead of dealing with situations, they look for a scapegoat. People look to blame people for the situation but it's actually a manifestation. So within saying this is Mo3 was a very talented artist. Godbody was a Gemini. Dude lost his life on a freeway being shot up, similar to Tupac. Now the difference is Mo3 has to almost even be looked at even crazier because he's on the freeway getting out to get a gun to shoot back. You know, imagine what day and age we are in that this legendary artist is on a freeway and ready to shoot it back out with the person that's looking to knock this person down. So with this being said, now we speaking on present terms. With almost we pushing on the third year later that this person has been this man has been gone, and we talking about his album Legend not being released. People are not listening to the music the way they were. Nobody's keeping the memory and the legacy alive by telling the truth. Nobody's keeping it 1,000. So the truth is being buried. And something I seen last night from this guy, Negative Ass
Pop your
Shine.
shit, nigga.
Yeah, yeah, whoever he is, from Negative Ass Shine. What I seen, bro, was distasteful to say the least. He put somebody's name out there. He did certain things to where if I haven't seen this person come out in public, I'm not gonna say their name and speak on what he spoke. At the end of the day, he blamed somebody for saying this person is the reason why the album Legend isn't coming out. When it happened to be his manager or the people that responsible for this whole whatever they his album not coming out. I put it like this. So with damn TV, this is what we talking about. The files, the music, the majority of music that three had left over was left um with a certain person. He passed, and the music he had prior to this, one person had recorded it. So I personally think when you engineer or record an artist's music, I think you have the most intimate details
Yeah.
with a lot of things. I think how a person's feeling when they recording their music is like a person writing a book. They speaking their soul to you. So if you're an engineer and you work on a whole project with an artist, you have to download a lot of what that artist is thinking. Just like if you are a manager, if you're around a person every day, you start to download who you around or who you with. You start picking up on their energy. So to say this, to say the least, everything in this world happens the way it's supposed to. This is my feeling. So whoever got left with that music, hey man, if you got to bless that person to do whatever, unless you can come up with a plan. If you can come up with a plan to help that music make Mo3's legacy actually live and mean it the way his story should be really told, hey, because I think court proceedings, I think the real nigga mentality, I think the truth is being lost in between everything. I think everybody is starting to have their own truth instead of the truth being told. But I think the young people will pay dearly if we don't establish some type of reality or real regulation. Like, and why I'm saying that, I got to speak on this because it's in my mind. Shout out to Fort Worth, the whole 8 gang, the whole South Side, the whole East Side, because in Fort Worth, what used to take place in Chicago is now taking place in Fort Worth. The young people there, they about that. They about whatever they speak on and whatever they say they standing on. A lot of these, hey, trust me, I know a lot of people from there. And I'm talking about young people. Talking about young people, and it's crazy that Charleston White is from this place. It's crazy all of the stuff you hear being spoke on in this world. So I just had to touch on that, man. I'm not gonna irritate too far because we are talking about the album Legend and why they say that his music is not coming out. I mean, what's y'all guys' thoughts on this, man? I mean, what do y'all think about it? Let's talk about it.
Hey, now, hey, I don't know what's going on. I ain't heard no shit like that. But if it is going on like that in the circle, it's a middleman involved, and the middleman need to get the fuck away. You know what I'm saying? That's the bottom line. Because if I tell you, if I whisper something in your ear, by the time it get back to Muffin, it get back to me, it's gonna be something different. Am I right or wrong?
No,
Yeah,
you're wrong.
yeah. No facts. No
You're wrong
facts.
because if you
If
whispered in my ear, and if you whispered in my ear, it ain't leaving out my ear.
Now listen,
Damn.
if I was this me,
Damn.
I'm not speak. I can't speak upon you. If I tell KK something, KK have to whisper something, a sentence. You tell somebody else tell somebody else, then it get to Muffin. By the time it get to me,
They gonna hear the exact same
by
thing you told
hold
me.
on, hold on,
I mean, that's real.
hold on. By the time it get back to me, listen to
Yeah,
what I said. Listen to what I said. If
I
I
get
tell
what
you
you're saying.
something,
I
You
get what
just
you're
use the
saying.
wrong
I
if
get
I
parody
tell
towards
you,
me.
okay,
yeah.
let me take my glasses off. Let
Yeah.
me take my
God
glasses off.
God
Let me take my
body.
glasses off. If I tell KK,
Yeah,
if I tell you something, you tell
yeah.
10 more people something, that 10 people
Mm,
go around and tell Muffin. Muffin gonna tell 10 more people something. They gonna come back and tell me it's gonna be different. Now I'm not
real
saying
shit.
if I go tell KK, you go tell Muffin to get back to me. Now, I ain't speaking like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah,
speaking at a third person
God
point of
body.
view. Now, at the end of
Nah,
the day, it's a middleman involved. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
ain't gonna speak upon the name, what's going on, but they know who they is, what they doing to the city. That's why they ain't nobody else on. You name one person he put on. Name one person he put on. And we talking about somebody that irrelevant. We talking about somebody who's irrelevant. So if somebody just want to make it irrelevant, let's make it irrelevant. Let's make it irrelevant.
bro. I want to make it relevant.
Let's make it relevant.
Hey, yeah. This person is in the public. This person is Rainwater. This was Mo3's manager, and I'm not saying this to drag nobody or nothing like that. But this is simple. This is simple. If you're around a person, you on the phone with a person, you see them die. He's seen everything this person did before they transition. He's seen their life to a point to where he's actually positioning himself to be in communication with the people that a lot of time people speculate and say that these people could be involved in this person's demise. So to say the least, like I say, and I'm gonna say this because I'm one of the people that I am on the point to where people say stand on whatever you're saying. I'm on the point where I'm tired of people's lives. People's lives. Our ancestors. They lives. The truth is not exposed with who they are. If I'm a certain religion, and my ancestors didn't rock with that religion, if they didn't, if they like fought so they young people after them didn't fall for the same trick. Hey man, if it costs people life, if it costs whatever to save the future, hey man, we got to tell these stories
I'm
how they
still
really
here.
take place. Yeah, God body. We got to tell these stories how they really take place. So the truth is being lost in between all of the, you know what I'm saying? If you get what I'm saying.
If I was the person who listen, man, at the end of the
Yeah,
day, 3 gone. RP 3, man. That's my guy. He
God
gone. Can
body.
nobody speak on his name no
God
more?
body.
Can nobody speak
Yeah.
upon his name? I don't see nobody helping the family. I don't see nobody helping the kids. This for me, this from my point of view. I
Right.
can't speak for everybody else. I can't speak for what people are doing for what other people got going on. But if I was in that same situation, man, at the end of the day, man, life is too short. You know what I'm saying? Let people do how they want to do, deal with how they want to deal with it. If it was my situation, if I was going through that type of stuff, yes, I want KK. I want you to step up and say, doing what you're doing right now. I won't feel like it's a threat. I don't feel like you're coming at this like it's a threat. I feel like you're trying to really put some shit together to make shit, for a better weather. You feel me? And at the end of the day, man, I fuck with Job. Hey, I fuck with Job. He put a lot of he put everybody on the scene. Name one artist he did not. Name one artist, top artist he did not put on in the city. So if you're gonna speak on him,
from Dallas.
if you bag though, if you're gonna speak on him, say, man, know your actual factual, man. Know that man. If you don't know that man, don't speak upon that man. Ain't nobody holding nothing back. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got rights to something. But what's your right? What your put in? You got a percentage out of it or something? Let me know.
Man, please do. Hey, and shout out to Mo3 family too, bro. If we even speaking on his name, like I say,
shout out to the whole gang, man.
Shout out to the whole gang, the whole HSM, everything that people let go in the midst of all the craziness, everything that people let go that person lived their life for. So we're saying that his family is like the Jackson family to me,
man,
bro.
He a legend.
His brother Cole got hella talented.
I'm still banging his music. Bro, I don't hear nobody stand. I don't hear nobody stand for 3 no more. I don't hear nobody. I don't hear no music, man. The radio station, man, boy.
Hey, say it is. Hey, it is what it is. Like, it's almost like, bro, here today, gone tomorrow. It's a thing that people say quite often. Now with down TV, well, yeah, God, buddy. But yeah, it's something people say, hey, often, man. Here today, gone tomorrow. So I just say, man, they say the Legend album is a no-go. It's not coming out May 31st, like they originally said it was. So I'm wondering this: if what negative ass Sean put out there, if this is what he put out there, why is it that if this was true, why would you promote an album that you don't even have clearance to drop? Why would you promote this album and say this album is coming out at this time, and you don't even have legal clearance to put it out? And then you turn around and blame it on the engineer. And people are gone. Shout out to Olinka Green. She said, is his music being censored? Is his music full of incriminating lyrics? Wow.
They ain't got nothing to do with it.
Hey, you know what? I will. And Olinka. That's I know, but that's a great thought that she put out there. And the reason why I say it's a great thought is because she said the music close to the end, a lot of it was incriminating. A lot of people was mad when he dropped his music at the end, but the music that they're holding right now was music that he made prior to a certain point in time. Like it was a lot of his earlier.
He incriminated himself when he did. That don't make sense.
Nah, I mean, yeah.
So that music got to come out. That music got to come out. That music gonna come out, but it's gonna come out at the right time. It ain't on nobody time. It ain't no his time or whoever time or. I don't care if it's a bag behind that money. If it's a bag behind that album, they know it's a bag behind it. That's what they doing. What they doing. At the end of the day, ain't nobody stopping you. Do what you've been doing before you. Do what you're doing before you got there. Do what you're doing before you get there. You know what I'm saying? What was you doing before that? You feel me? How would you make a move before that? You don't need
Mm.
them. You keep going, let it drop. Don't y'all got some more music of them? Come on,
Nah,
everybody
they
running
don't.
artists
This,
ain't
this
no
all that's
three.
left. This all that's left.
Man,
This
come
all
on,
that's
man.
left. That's why they saying hey man, this person want this amount of money for it and it's too much. They don't want to pay it. But you know what I'm saying? Hey man, it end up
Pay that money. Pay that money.
that's it. If you
Pay to
if
play.
hey if hey this is what the industry
Pay
hey
that money.
when they got the little young people dying and crashing out, when he was crashing out and Rainwater seen his brother crashing out, it wasn't nothing he could do to stop it. So now, why do we think that it's something we can do to stop it or make somebody release something or do whatever, man? Hey, when he passed, wherever the music was, or where it was where it was supposed to be at. I think he got a lot of influence there. Um, who could disagree and say that Mo3 was saying he was a Muslim in his music? I think that influence came from somewhere. I'm not gonna say where it came from or how it came or whatever. End of the day, bro, we have to start talking about things where it has more influence than just money. Because look, the money is us seeing the value. It's money out here right now. The people that's out there that's listening, they're valuable. Our connection with them and our connection that we have with ourselves is what generates the money. When somebody has an idea, you do music. What damn TV? You have a multitude of facets. You just showed your cooking menu. Um, we all have a multitude of facets to create energy or to create current. So once that current is created, that is the energy. That makes the money. The money don't make the man make the money. So I gotta see the value in people. Like, but hey, we forget these sayings. We talk so often about things that end up really making no sense. Whenever Mo3 transition or whatever happened, it wasn't nothing nobody could do about it. Wherever the music landed, wherever all that happened, it happened the way it was supposed to. You know, I don't know how else to put it. I don't know everybody involved in these situations. When I'm speaking on the situations, it ain't, man, you caught up in no street. You ain't supposed to speak on this. Hell nah, man. I'm going to speak the truth every time. Hey, and I don't care the consequences on what's real. I make consequences sometimes on what's real. Hey, God is an operator, generator, and destroyer. Like, hey man, get that shit overstood for real. Like, we not saying, hey man, there ain't no
Man, we don't want no smoke with nobody in the city, man.
It ain't about smoke. Like this, hey bro, this is where our consciousness has gotten to. Telling the truth, or hey, sometimes people snitching. But then you see the realest killers in the world, they snitch. Like, bro, we not in this for no whole what to prove and all this, what to be. Hey, man, if you can't be honest around, if you can't be honest, if you can't take care of your family, if you can't look out for the future generations for something better, you're not real. I don't, all this real principles that we stand on is fake as hell. I can't be on the real, but I'm fake as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, at the end of the
Well,
day,
I'm
but
not feeling it. For real.
I would have to say something like this at this point. In reality, you have the world is made up of what's right is wrong is right. What we living in right now is karma. Everybody that's doing all this unjust and unnecessary, man, it's gonna come right back. We're on the path right now, moving back to the beginning. So
better
we
learn
can't,
how to
we
judge.
can't, we can't go back. We're going forward. So with that being said, man, like everybody that have to take part in anything dealing with that young man life, his music, it's all gonna take face. So it's gonna face judgment on all that, man. And when they do, guess what? It's gonna be somebody standing there to judge them spaces in your heart.
Them
There's gonna
shields.
be somebody there to judge you on all the unnecessary things that done took place and thinking that it's okay. Even when he went up there to meet the man, it was things on his that, man, can't nobody judge that. Ain't nobody out here in this world that can make no sense to that but that man upstairs. So what's gonna happen is God gonna take over everything like he been doing, just like he doing right now with the world. If you look at the world right now, our world is so jacked up, man. Everything is going on right now with all the sporadic shootings, all the unnecessary killings of kids and those old people and young people, man. What y'all think we facing right now? This music stuff is just a small entity to it. The
God
smallest
body.
thing to it
Three
is the
percent
music.
of it. 3% of it.
It
God
ain't even
body.
3%. It's only 1%.
Now I
Cause
say yeah.
God
the rest of it is it's only 1% that actually believe in what's going on with it.
Yeah.
body.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Everybody else in the world looking at this music like, what is going on? What are these people doing? Now you able to get you are the highest paid person in the country with death. Not even with like after you die, you get become the richest person. After you die, the people that's on top of the earth that's getting that type of money, they got other things going on, not just music. The ones that dying, they only got music going on that you see. So basically,
Yeah.
just like with I had heard this, I believe it was last night. We was in the conversation last night. The people that actually have something to do with music, they making hand over fist money and sitting back watching everybody else bring on the
Man.
young goons, the young killers, the young thugs, the young whatever they not the young rapper young. I'm talking about in general thugging, what they call thugging. They bring all that to the face front right
Yeah.
now to our people, but they letting the artists bring them guys in as their artists and then go right back and hit them out with a Rico. And then they use this one entity as I'm gonna say his name, not tripping. I'm gonna say his name and I'm not really worried about it. Mr. White. Mr. White, man. I have to give Mr. White a clap, pat on his back, and a thumbs down and a kick in his ass all at the same time. It's kind of crazy. It's crazy that I would have to feel like that about a young man or elder person or whoever him may call himself. But I had to do all that at one time because he got a powerful message and it means a lot. And it means a lot to me that he says the things that he say, but the way he going about getting our people to calm it down. Okay, you helping them incarcerate all our people. These are the people that we really probably gonna need later on because some of these people don't care about going to war with you. These people right here, we need to get their minds to where we have an understanding that we facing war. The chess pieces, the chessboard. I play Connect Four, so it's a little bit more entertaining, a little bit more fun and easy to maneuver, but you can still make a lot of plays in that Connect Four.
Mm.
But at the same time, it's like our world, man, chess pieces, our world, chess pieces, man. It's crazy. So with that being said, I'm Mr. Gray. What's good? Well, damn, TV, I'm under the influence of life,
Say
not a
now.
narcotic or a
God.
Hey
drug, bro,
now.
Hey, now
in
say
real
now.
life.
God body.
So
Yeah.
Hey,
I
bro.
we
worry
What?
gotta
about
Hey,
tap
me.
in.
Yeah. I worry about me. I don't care about
Yeah,
nobody.
we
I
gotta
worry
tap
about
in.
me.
Yeah.
hey,
Our
man.
world got
Hey, dude just said red gone, and I was thinking about it when he said red gone. I was actually working in the oil fields when a dude named J Dub kind of hit the scene from Fort Worth, Stop Six area. Bruh, dude was like 16 years old. He didn't even live long, maybe a year from the time where his little music was taken off to the time where he got found dead. But end of the day, I think he had just turned 17 or he was about to turn 17. Hey, anybody look up Channel 5 J Dub. However, which way, bro, if he had this type of influence at 17 that he made within a year span, I'm like thinking
yeah,
of the power that we have because now he's gone at 17 and it's a whole crew of younger people to say
yeah,
they ape gang and bro, they on you talking about on that, bro. It's like it's different. So we do we
yeah,
want the next do we want our next generation of people to be numb and them numb because you was the one saying Bob this or that last night.
yeah.
So we have been taught by people that really
Bubba,
didn't care by Bubba. You've
Bubba.
been taught by Bubba to be who you are. So when you start looking at the people, when I'm supposed to be looking at y'all and I'm supposed to be saying God body, you know what I'm saying? That
When
is a energy saying of connecting us all to the same source.
when when
It's
I
not
say
making us,
when I say Bub or
yeah,
Bubba, it's in reflection of how they look at us and how they talk to us, how they coming to us.
we can't live both
Yeah,
lifestyle.
right. You
Hey,
can't. So, but at the same time, hold on. Let me add Green, man. Green, you made it. You right, Green. You made a valid point, and that's the reason why I had my hand up to answer what Green was saying. Green, yeah, they. It's a mass plan. It's a master plan, and it's a mass plan and mass destruction of our people, man. We're under demonstration. We're under demonstration every day, and a lot of our people not paying attention to it. If we're not coming up with a plan to exit, a plan up exit, or a plan to be able to feed and
Mm,
provide for our own, we losing, man. We done lost.
mm,
We at a point now. Now
mm.
you out. Oh, we got a gun law. Y'all been having that gun law. You could have been practicing it. They just put it to the forefront so you can go out and buy the last of the ammunition, so they can say they gave you a chance to get you some guns to fight for what's fit to come about. Now you got these young brothers out here with a gun. What we gonna do with it? Well, we finna turn all of them against each other, make them run ops games against each other now while they opping against each other. At the same time, we're pulling all the resources from them, then we're still putting them back in slavery. Modern day slavery, 1921.
But now it's for everybody.
Yeah, it's for
Here,
everybody.
here,
It ain't
here,
just for us.
here,
It's the
here
human
go the
race.
thing. Hey,
The
so
human
so
race,
now,
brother.
so now where it's like where it's like let's play this game.
Right.
The moment people are able to connect with all people and see that we are all from the same source, only we can connect together to get, bro. And we can get this thing right overnight. This is we make it like
Overnight,
it's
it can happen
difficult,
in the
bro.
blink of the eye, just like that thief.
We
That's what they worried about. The like the thief of the night. If you coming like the thief of the night and do, we can, man. They don't understand it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Divide,
Yeah.
divide,
hey hey
divide,
hey
divide.
dude. Dude, Warren Jordan said it. He says like having a 9 to 5, you still in the trap. So
Man,
here we go. So and it's true. And it's true, bro.
I
A,
made
a
a
lot of
post.
times, man,
My,
God
I,
body.
I apologize, brother, but man,
No, no,
I,
you
I
good.
was I was
Go
trying to
ahead.
get it out. I made a post about maybe 2 weeks ago. Not even two. My bad. I made it about 7 days ago. This post said 3.9K off of like maybe 7 or 8 days of me making this post, bro. I made a reel. It was a reel. And brother, like when it first started out, I'm like, oh, I wasn't doing it for like nothing. I like what the message was, so I posted the message. And the message jumped out there as, if we all go take all our money out of the bank right now, what would happen? They can't give us all that money. They can't
Right.
give everybody their money out that bank. If you do, you gonna melt that system, and that's what China been telling us. And another thing, a lot of people be sleeping on, when they turn currency from our money to something else, and that's what China do. China owns so much land in America right now. They done it already. They already here. TikTok already got all our kids already out balance. All they people waiting on to do is go, go.
You're not
What,
lying.
what what's gonna happen? Well, we go. We already got this other guy that's done bought a lot of property in America. That he's a businessman, so he already done put chips in our people over here. What we gonna do with them? Well, we gonna turn him on, and that's gonna turn that chip on. That's gonna get their people encrypted. Who's the people? American people. That swine flu,
Man,
whatever goat shot that they gave everybody. You gonna
yeah.
get that shot, boy? Yeah,
Oh,
man.
Link. Oh,
Say,
Link, God is, hey, oh, Link, God is you the truth. You the truth. We're gonna go ahead and put that
yeah,
out there, God. It's for business. You the truth. We need you to tap in. Hey, definitely. I mean, we put the description and link.
yeah,
Everybody that want to tap in, feel more
yeah,
than welcome.
yeah,
Tap in.
yeah.
Tap
Hey,
in.
Miss
Hey,
Green, I'm digging you.
hey, yeah. Hey, we need you to pull up.
For
We
real.
need you to
Shoot
pull
the
up
shoot
for
the
real.
link to it
You
now.
got something to say. Hey,
Yeah,
you got something to say. Well, I'm gonna put the link up there again. I did put it
yeah.
up there, but guess what? Boom. Hey, you know what? Link back in the hey, link is in the chat for anybody that want to pull up. Hey, real talk, bro. Hey,
Yeah.
it is. It's time for a mass exodus, and we still trying to compete for likes and views.
No,
We
we're
want to
we're
stay here,
we're
bro. We want
competing.
to stay here. Hold on. People used to want money. People used to want to say, man, I want a deal for money. Now people get a deal and all they get is the fame, bro. You know how many
Ting.
high life kings, queens, celebrities out there that have signed deals and contracts with entities that took 90% of everything they got, bro. 90% of everything. How do I do that? Goddess, hit that link. You know
Whoop.
what? Hey, God body.
Get it
Hey,
all.
you know what? I'm gonna type your name in the Facebook, but yeah, I put the link in the description.
Hey man, say man, hey, I ain't mean to cut y'all off, man. Hey man, y'all have a blessed day.
I know you gotta go.
I got a meeting
I
to go
know
to, man.
everybody
Hey,
gotta go.
where down? Hey,
Where you going? Hold on, man. Hold up, brother. What you say?
Yeah, do your thing.
You guys hold on before you tap out, man.
Don't let him go nowhere.
You guys do
Don't
what?
let him go nowhere.
What you gotta do? What?
Hostage.
I gotta go to the meeting.
Huh?
I got a meeting at 3:30.
At 3:30?
You at a meeting right now? Hey, tell him he at a meeting right now with the guys.
Now I'm with you, my boy.
I gotta make time. I can't get out
I'm
my
with
time.
you.
I gotta split my time. I got family to feed.
God body. I got a family to feed. One love. God body.
Hey,
soldiers.
Bobby.
Soldiers making. Bobby. Hey, like right there. Like, hey boy, gonna make sure he pop that. But hey man, yeah. Hey, tell Olinka Green, I'm shooting her the link right now too. But yeah, man, it is time for a mass exodus for real. I personally think that's true. Like it's in a mass exodus for what? Because that's why I want to pull Olinka Green up, because she said China owns Africa. So where's the mass exodus to? Like when everybody say that they getting up and going because all the currency is going.
China don't own Africa, brother.
I mean, this is what she just said. I want to pull her up.
Yeah, pull up. No, they don't own. They own a lot of American land, a lot of American soil, but they don't own Africa.
So you say China don't own Africa?
No, they don't.
All right. So if currency is real, and you buy property, I shot you the link in a message too. But if China is real,
bro,
how does China not? How do they not own Africa?
That's right. Oh, tell me for the dip, bro. All right, one. I see y'all later. Hey, call me if you need me, bro.
To Africa. If we all leave, we can turn it over to our family.
Say for the go, bro.
I want her to pull up. You about to go?
Yeah.
Put him on.
Yeah. Go ahead, brother.
Okay, no, I didn't know if I need to put you on mute. Pull him out.
About to go? Yeah.
All right, yeah. But definitely. If we all leave, I think we probably could turn over to Africa for real. Yeah, no doubt about that. No doubt about that. But hey, to get back on topic though, so I know we done moved around for real. Hey, we speaking on Mo3's album. Yeah, been a no-go. I put back up on here. Damn, I can't even hear myself now. What's going on here? Yeah. All right,
well, what time? Because you know I'm in Garden.
Yeah, I had to get him. yeah. All right, but yeah, to Africa, if we all leave, we can turn it over to our family. Hey, to Olinka, when you say if we leave, we can all turn it over to our family, what is the thought there? Are you saying the people in America could turn to Africa? If we leave, we can turn it all over to our family. Are you speaking on the people in Africa turning everything over to their family, or the people here in the States? What is that? And do people think too? I want to know, do people think at some point there was Pantasia where the world was connected? Do people think everybody in the universe is one people, or do they think that we are different people? Like that's the key thing that I be really want to know. Like, do people think we are the same people, or are we all one people? Because a lot of people seem to think that we're divided. We're divided amongst Indians, Africans, Asians, Americans. But however, the majority of the European nation, I'm not separating them, but the majority of Europeans, when they go to war, the Europeans link up and normally go to war with whoever else they normally click up, like they link up. But in the Ukraine war, this go around, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that take place. With whatever's going on with Ukraine and Russia, that's actually like in-home fight, and I've never seen that. So whatever taking place in this world now, man, I say it's a bigger thing. And speaking on Mo3's album Legend being a no-go, I say, whatever those people have to do to get that album out, besides wrong people, enough people have been done wrong. Enough people were complicit in that person's demise. Hey man, if you have to if you have to pay to get whatever's going on in the court systems, like I say, you got court systems and you got real nigga, and I think the real nigga in the court system is making it where people's true lives never getting heard. If something happened to me today, I trust my bro Muffin, right? I got Mr. Gray. I would trust him more to say, you know what? I sat around with this person and I know this person's spirit. So he could tell a lot about me more than maybe people closer to this person. Like, and it's kind of odd because the people that don't know you, they only see what they see today. The people who have been knowing you, they seen your past. They seen you lied about this 20 years ago. You know, could you imagine actually being around people that could say, this person told me a story 20 years ago, and they still holding on to the lie that person, a man cheated on his ex. The ex holding on to the man cheated for 20 years. That man then read over 2,000 books. He then became something completely different. But you have somebody who can bring you back into what you used to be. You know, we're not at a point we need to be worried about what we used to be. It's all about right now. What are you right now? Like, what are you gonna do right now? And this is where we can get to where we build the new nation. We got to become present. You know, every morning when you go to school, they make you raise your hand, say you're present. They make sure that you're present. So it's all about being present. I think we all blessed to be where we at present. It is a gift. Life is a gift that has been given to us. Like, and if we still here, hey man, let's open that gift up and make it the greatest for real. Well, damn, what's good with you, God, buddy?
Man, I'm just sitting there listening, bro, because it's a lot need to be said. It's a lot that's being said right now too. So the stuff that's out here right now for our world, it's kind of crazy, man. It's a depressive moment to talk about. It's a depressive situation to even think about, like knowing that it's like the op.
I see paused on that. I see you, my boy in traffic. The God, hey, yeah. Oh, Lincoln.
Yeah, my bad. Could you hear me?
Yeah. Nah, it'll pause on me for a second.
Okay. I said it's a lot that's going on in our world right now, and it's crazy how you get preyed on as prey. You know what I'm saying? They get chosen on as like the op, and then lose your life, then you become the praised. They praise you now, you know. Some was like getting to the point to praise that young man. We talking, speaking of Mo3, some praised on his name. There's a lot of people that love this man, that love his music, love what he talk about in his music, love how he come off with his music. But it's a lot of people that they play the game with, man. It has a lot to do with the media. It has a lot to do with the culture, the culture here. It's kind of crazy. Like I looked at the situation with when he first came out. When he first came out with his music, with his first song, all right, it was good. You could tell he was fresh. He was getting into it, but you could tell he had something. Then you seen where he took off. When he took off, man, he ripped this street that I'm on right now. I'm on Forest Lane right now. He ripped this street like he was born and raised, on Forest Lane, bro. And he mainly kicked it in the Crook and in Hampton Park.
Yeah.
So Forest Lane is Hampton Park. That's the Forest Lane he talking about. That's the only hood that's in Dallas, in North Dallas. Period. That I can speak on, that I know that's still standing right to this day, as they call the hood. It's a community that's been there forever, man.
Shout out to Hampton Park, man.
Shout out to everybody in Hampton Park, man. You guys, And shout out to North Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to the Nutty, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the
It-
Nose. Hey man,
yeah.
shout out to South Dallas. Shout out
Shout
to
out to
Oak
Dallas,
Cliff.
period.
Man,
Yeah.
shout out to Arlington, Fort Worth.
Yeah.
Hey man, the whole metro. Hey, bro,
Yeah.
it's
Shout
so
out to the
many
DF
guys.
Dub, man.
Man, shout out to the DF. Shout
Hey,
out
hey, you know what's crazy though?
for
This
business.
this something that I remember
Yeah.
when DF Dub was a clique, Best for Less was a clique. You had SND out here. You had Mob out here. You had man so many different cliques that was out here and out there. And if you think about it, you go back and look up a lot of the situations that are trained in Dallas, and go look at some of the young people that's locked up still to this day. Probably ain't never coming home from that era. Like real talking, they sitting down there listening and seeing and knowing this young man right here repping all this right here, man, they put on for the city. Think about whenever they get locked up behind them bars. They gonna have to come together. They gonna have to pull together in there. They have to. I'm listening to stories year after year after year after year of different homeboys that I know, different people that I know. Period. You gotta link in. You gotta tap in. It's a code that you gotta live by. And they say that's what they say. I ain't never been locked up, and I don't knock you for nothing that you done been through. But it ain't for me. But I do understand life. I understand life, man. I don't knock nobody or judge nobody. I'm from the same thing that everybody else from. We from the bottoms, man. Where I'm from is called the bottoms. It's actually the hood, the ghetto, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? I'm from where it's unfortunate, it's less fortunate for a lot of people, man. We used to borrow sugar. We used to go get 2 eggs or something like that to make, you know what I'm saying, make sure everybody get some cornbread or something. Go borrow. Matter of fact, get a box of cornbread, a bag of cornbread for somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm from, type thing. So when it comes in,
God. Aye.
when it come, man, you know I got a long wind. I should have been a minister.
Hey, real time. Hey, now I'm happy you said the thing
Yeah.
about borrowing sugar, because it fits what a link or two also say. Us being accountable for what the young people hear and consume. We don't realize when they say television, it's television programming. So when you are watching something, it's designed to program you. So even the conversation we having right now, it is being broadcasted. But it's actually activating a membrane in people's mind where they start thinking, they start questioning. It's
Yeah.
different, but the programming that this energy is putting out, bro, yeah, it does make people commit heinous crimes. It makes people commit mass murders. I'm on a Molly and Percocet, the next nigga I see, he getting wet. Bro, who dropped something like that and broadcasting amongst the world? Now, I mean, you talking about you can just think anything and say it while you under the influence of whatever you under the influence of. Hey, bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. And you're right. When you incarcerated, shout out to Warren Jordan, God body. Hey, man, when you're incarcerated, a lot of times you end up in units where there are no Bloods and Crips. Because guess what? Hey, man, it's race. It's a race war going on, and the blacks might be outnumbered. So now your Blood and Crip is.
You said it's a what war?
It might be a race war. So now the Bloods and Crips is based on the color of your skin, bro. Like, yeah, bro, we was born with this skin, so we gotta rock together right now. Like, I
Yeah,
don't
that's the
care
reason why I
what
stated what
hood.
I said. Like whenever people be
Yeah,
locked up, bro, they have to join with their people, man. It's like matters if you
yeah.
crip up, you supposed to jump down with these people.
So,
If not,
so,
you're not gonna survive in there from what I was understood. I don't know.
but see
So
now,
when you come
man,
back home, why ain't
yeah,
nobody together? Why ain't nobody
man.
feeding the same energy that you was locked up and you had to do it? That means you couldn't be selfish. That's the reason why they make them sprays. You couldn't be selfish down there. You got your clique of people that you ate with, but then it was still snakes or whatever. From what man, I don't listen to too many stories, brother. It's kind of crazy. So when I do be around young people and I hear the older guys that's done been locked up and done say some stuff about how they had to unify, I be like, well, bro, why you ain't telling them that now out here? Why y'all not showing that out here? What's the problem? What's the difference? It's a bigger world. You got a lot more things that you can do, and you're free to do whatever you got free reign to do what you want to. Long
bruh,
as you're not doing nothing to get you
man,
locked up. But then now
man.
you go back into that same predatory case saying, oh, well, I can't do this because of this. Man, they got so much different stuff going on in this country right now for people that's done been locked up, bro. It's crazy. So I see a lot of my young people that's been locked up coming home getting straight to it. A lot of people that come home with their mind shaped right. Own it. Go
Yeah,
get it.
yeah,
But
yeah,
you're not teaching
yeah,
none of the young people
yeah.
this. I mean the kids.
But
The
see,
ones
but
that ain't
see,
been locked up.
and this is the thing, though. This is the thing, bro. We would take chances on BS every day. Mother would live their life, but then turn around and say, man, if you're gonna do this live today, bro, a lot of people like, you know what? Don't do that, bro. Uh uh don't go in here and put yourself in the middle of this or that. Don't put certain people, they got more to lose. You putting yourself, bro. I don't get it, bro. Like at the end of the day, yeah. When I'm keeping it 1,000 with myself, bro. You say what?
I'm listening to you, bro. I just missed my exit.
Oh yeah.
They done switched everything up over here on me.
He say, look, he done missed his exit. Some of the
Yeah,
young
they
cats,
got me.
they don't want to hear it, believe it.
Yeah, they got me with that one.
Tell you to take your
Oh,
heart.
oh man, we got to
Yeah,
go
go
bust a
stop that.
U-turn.
Hey, shout out to Warren. Hey, for real. Like you do remember them times that and listen to what he say. He say Big Mama. Big Mama used to tell you a hard head make a soft ass. Well, the person who told me a hard make a
What?
soft ass was my daddy. My daddy told me that. So I do think a lot of the times, even the balance, we always remember Big Mama, but we forget Big Daddy. When we talking about religion, we always say our father, but we forget the mother. So a lot of times we forget
That's just beat my
the
exit.
dual nature, the
Bro,
dual
they
nature
doing
in
too
life.
much on this
Hey, yeah,
highway.
look, he say the freeways get to it,
Man,
man.
this is
Hey,
crazy.
635 is a mother, bro. Squad business. Hey, man,
Yeah,
but
they got
I
this
say this.
joke. They got this joke jacked up, man.
Hey, not only do the young cats want to hear or believe fat meat means greasy, the truth of the matter is a lot of the young people don't care. They living for the day because I didn't see more young people, bro. I'm talking about people that look like kids sitting out in front of gas stations all day with nowhere to go, more than I ever have seen, especially around Dallas. And I know it's taking place from city to city, state to state, everywhere, but realize this: the currency the fiat currency we currently lived under is changing. They're going through it. So when most people look at it and they say that an economy collapsed, you're not looking at a collapse. You're looking at a total rechanging and removement of the way people design their energy to actually create exchange amongst entities. So this is not no thing where it's an economic collapse. No, this is something totally different that people are about to see. So all these young people that's graduating school, a lot of them feel hopeless. So if they can have fun, screw somebody that night, go shoot something, step on something, whatever they call it, that is their way of getting out and expressing that we are at war. The older people are the ones that got comfortable. A lot of us are the ones that got comfortable.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like we got comfortable. So when we see them out and we like they out of line, yeah, they don't see a future. They don't see a future. So it's up for us to,
right.
you know, God body, like square business, like this it's real.
It's
So if they
real,
don't see
real.
it,
This what I was. It's
yeah,
something that just happened that made me start laughing, man.
yeah,
It's something that, yeah, man. It's something that just
yeah,
happened. Because
yeah,
me and my son both, we looking at the damn highway to mess me up, bro. Man, like we way over here in the traffic, way over there now.
yeah,
It's like we stuck. We in traffic stuck
man,
for nothing. But
for
no, you
nothing.
right, bro. I'm listening to everything you right, and the things that our people have to see, like to be able to get these young people like on track, bro. It's
Yeah,
gonna take grandmamas, big mamas, pawpaws, big daddies, all the
together.
ancestors that we had to come
God
back
body.
into somebody and spill them beans.
Yeah,
What we supposed to be doing right now with these young people? We supposed to be teaching them. We ain't teaching them
period.
nothing. That's
Law
reason why
enforcement.
they're able to sit on. That's reason why they're able to sit outside at the block, on the block at the corner, all day, every day, and not do nothing.
Yeah,
We ain't cheating. We ain't giving. We ain't challenging them. We're not
no.
challenging them as grown men. We're not challenging the kids. As grown women, they're not challenging the kids.
And they don't see
Men,
us overcoming or challenging. This is the thing. We think we can tell people what to do, but we don't have to live the example.
right?
Bro, and the other guys, the God body men, bro, we started this channel. Used to hear a whole lot of bitch. Used to hear a whole lot of cuss, whatever they call curse words. We didn't invent this language, but some words are cursed. I didn't make the words cursed. Mr. Gray, he didn't make these words. UDI life, he didn't make these words cursed. Somebody else cursed the words. I don't know why you would make a language where the words are cursed. I just don't know. Now, if I'm describing something, it's something different. But at the end of the day, if you look and track the beginning to where we at now, there's been a lot of changes. So let's all get to the moment where we are present. Let's be present. Wherever we at, be present. Because Olinka said it. Hungry pups grow up into hungry wolves. So we growing the next generation. If they hungry and they little pups, and you teaching them to be violent, not you teaching them to be violent.
Yeah.
We at work every day. The young people, they go to an institution called school. Hey,
Yeah.
and I'm telling you, school is out of line. Man, I went to my son's, 7 years old, first grade, went to eat lunch with him. Bro, the kids sound like they beating on the table. Bro, it sound like the ancestors in that bit presently, right now. But somebody else has control of their minds. It's not us. We at work. Matter of fact, you can't even go to in the schools no more. Once they get your children in that institution, you can't even go sit down in class and see what they doing in class no more. Let's think about that. For the pay rents, for the people who pay rent, and they cultivate their youth, you think about that. You think about you actually paying the rent, taking care of all the bills, and you sending your youth off to an institution that you can't even come visit. You can't even come see them at school when they learning. You can't have a part of the curriculum. And I'm only saying this because we live right now.
Yeah.
The boy UDI, he driving, he's somewhere. It's a technology to where we can communicate like this.
From
But
afar.
there's also you know what I'm saying? But there's also a technology
Pandora
that knows
box.
about a Pandora's box, but there's also a technology where they know about the human being. They have based the computer and all of these artificial intelligence is based off of human nature. All of this is based off the
Everything
source
is.
of a human being. So imagine what is really known about us. What are we really supposed to be? Do you think we're supposed to be these things when we on the net talking about this and having this conversation? No, this is all activation. It's all activation. And each one teach one principles is what we on here doing this, man. But yeah, bro, closing statement, man. Bro, we done almost ran up an hour already. But UDI for life, man, on the Mo3 album being a no-go, what would you pop off as your closing statement for what we did here this afternoon?
Well, to be honest, if his music ain't being released right now, it's not in the right people's hands. To release it, if they feel like it's not going to the right people's hands, I wouldn't personally I wouldn't put my hard work into somebody's hands that I don't trust, and I don't think that man trusts. And when I say I don't think that man trusted, it's like a lot of signs, a lot of symbols, a lot of everything going on that that the right people that need to have something to do with that man family. Plain and kid. I don't know about the rest of it. That's all I'm gonna say about that man family. As long as the family's taken care of, I don't care about the rest of what's going
Man,
on. As long as when I say family, I'm talking about his kids. When his
God
kids are
body.
taken care of completely,
God
his
body.
kids, man. As long as his kids are taken care of completely.
That's the
They
next
ain't got to
level.
worry about nothing else for the rest of their life because he
Mm-hmm.
created generational wealth. He said in plenty of his music that he's doing this like a sacrifice for his family, for his kids, man. So what
God
he
body.
doing right now, what he did is he sacrificed himself to be able to create generational wealth for his children. That's the reason why he owned all his music, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if he owned all the rights to his own music, can't nobody else fight for that. Who gonna fight over? Who fighting for it? And why would
Yeah.
they fight for something that belongs to him? So if it belonged to him, sole proprietor, his heirs or his children. That's it. The judge to see that, and they're not old enough to be able to do anything with it or control anything about it. Guess what needs to happen? Parental guidance. The judge should be able to put their money back until they get old enough to be able to get their money. Then they still got to have some type of parental guidance because it's gonna be too much money for them to be able to handle on their own without knowing how to do that type of money. So,
Hey.
with that being said, to end mine, man, mind your own business, stay out of other people's business, do you, but at the same time, keep it 100 with everybody. On what damn, what's the great? What's good? I'm under the influence of life, not a narcotic or a drug, baby. What good with you? Mama, don't let your baby grow to be a gangster. Running
Yeah. Hey,
around,
look.
false claiming they some thugs. You
Yeah.
hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real talk. Real
That was
talk.
my end statement.
Hey, yeah, we gotta shoot that video right there. Square business. I
Oh
like
yeah.
the ring. I like the ring to
Yeah.
that shit right there. Hey, we're gonna have to
I
drop
already
that.
met. I also want to say this though, man. Shout out to
Yeah,
Dallas Music, man. Dallas Music World is live, bro. I
yeah,
gotta give it to y'all, man. Y'all really
yeah.
putting on Club 113, jumping every weekend, man, every night after hour. You know what I'm saying? I want to give big shouts out to them out there, man. Shout out to little Q900. You know what I'm saying? That boy been putting on for the whole city. And a guy that I can say for a fact, two of them, Fat Mac and Chemo Ginobili are some of the hottest and the most. They are the most promotingest and the most. They support everybody. They got a support platform, bro. And then I want to give shouts out to my boy, Mr. Rashad King, man. That young man putting on, and ain't nobody really paying no attention to him right now. But they will, man. Say, man, that man putting on. Rashad King.
God body. God body. Hey, that's what's popping. Yeah, man. I see. Hey, my closing statement. Oh yeah, yeah. You paused up for a minute.
I
Hey,
know
but
this man is phone.
yeah, man.
But we just
Hey,
go
bro.
ahead.
I want to say that and end it up on a positive note. The way my bro Mr. Gray just put out there. Hey, shout out to him for his presence being here. Bro could have been a whole lot of different places, but he popped up. Hey man, we making the move. The movement is where it's supposed to be. And he right. Shout out to Lil Show for pulling up. God body, Bobby. Hey, right there. Hey, shout out to Will, Dirty MAC, Prophet Ace, the Q900, man, the whole CMB family over that way. Shout out to Dallas, man, Oak Cliff, Pan Africa Connection. Shout out to them. To anybody who don't know, they are the only one Pan Africanism store where you can get merchandise. Now, there's different single people who make these things, and if you got a booth for a vendor, I suggest that you could connect with Pan Africa Connection that is in Oak Cliff. Hey man, you probably could get a learn a lot, meet up with a whole lot of different people. Hey, so we got to bring this thing together. So my closing statement on the Mo3's Legend album not being released is this. Wherever things happen in life, it happened how it was meant to be. The day that we seen Mo3 get out and walk around that car and look for a gun to shoot back, and his life ended that day, a lot of people said, man, what if he would have got to the gun? What if this would have happened? What if that would have happened? The truth of the matter is, hey, we lost a prophet.
Right.
We lost a person whose life wasn't perfect, but they no longer there. That's the truth. So at the end of the day, wherever the music fell in place, wherever all of these things happen, if his kids are taken care of, that's all I care about. I don't really care about the nuances, the who did this and this and that. Like end of the day, this business is built to be messy. It's built to make where there's a problem. You're gonna have people telling you the greatest thing in your life that you about to walk into. People gonna tell you, nah, don't do that, don't go there. they gonna try to make and introduce you to the fear that they gotta live because of whatever they live in. But hey, let's get to the point where we in more of collaboration than competition. I look at my people and I know if their heart is in the right place, their mind is in the right place, hey, we can work together. We gonna move. So with that being said, the Mo3 album being legend, being a no-go, hey, bro, that man did what he was supposed to do while he was here. He did what he was supposed to do. Now, if his music coming out can help his family and his children, like I say, I look at them like they like the Jacksons. That boy mama is hella talented. His brother, hella talented. I'm pretty sure they got a whole lot of people within HSN or around their family that's hella talented. Like, so nothing dies. Energy doesn't die. It transitions. So it might go through a change, but that energy is going to transition. With that being said, man, knowledge is key. UDI Life, Mr. Gray. Hey, man, we appreciate everybody for tapping in every single time.
Appreciate you for letting us come on, bro.
Yeah, God body, we in there, man. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Say you don't like the life I live. Let's talk about it. Always on the grind. Yeah, let's talk about it. Always got money on my mind. Girl, let's talk about it. Say you don't like this life of mine. Let's talk about it. Yeah, I'm on the grind.
Hey, my son is very, very smart.
Say no, go get it. What are you talking about?
He said, can he drive in the parking lot?
Let's talk about it. Okay, I'm always on the grind.
I would have to tell him no. Online. That is a regular family.
Let's talk about it.